Hello, Fitness Southwest Florida. This is Tom. Welcome to the first edition of Supplement Science Saturday. Each Saturday we're going to review a supplement. We kind of go over the science behind it, where available, is it effective, is it safe, different things like that. Whether I've taken it myself or whether I've worked with clients who have taken it and what have their results been. I have taken supplements, especially some, for a very long time. Having had arthritis and different things like that my whole life, so I've taken various ones for that, as well as I've taken more fitness-oriented supplements, let's say for the last 8 years or so. I was also, for a brief time, the manager of a large national chain, so I do have some experience there as well. So first of all, we're going to dive into what are supplements and how are they regulated and things like that. We're going to make that real brief. But again, supplements, there's about 100,000 or so on the market out there right now. It's billions of dollars worth of industry. It is regulated just like prescription drugs in a lot of ways by the FDA. So when I say in a lot of ways, it's by the FDA. They're not regulated nearly as stringently as prescription drugs. So as an example, prescription drugs, they have to go through clinical trials to be proven safe for most, of course, and their efficacy or effectiveness. So they have to be safe, hopefully for most, if not all, and effective for at least some, for your doctor to be able to prescribe it to you and for you to be able to go in and get your prescription filled. Supplements, on the other hand, are almost the way the FDA kind of regulates them and classifies them is something that's taken orally or by mouth. And so they're regulated a little more like food. And, so they don't have to be proven safe and they don't have to be proven effective is the main thing. So real quickly, just an analogy I kind of like to make is prescription drugs are guilty until proven innocent. And proven innocent means mostly safe and efficacy or mostly effective. Supplements are innocent until proven guilty. The FDA doesn't get involved in a big way until, somebody brings it to their attention that they may not be safe. They can be ineffective, and that is what it is. But once they start proving unsafe, is more so when the FDA is going to get into it, regulate them, and different things like that. So I think it's important that you know that difference because, again, 3 things I don't like to waste is time, money, and calories. Ineffective and unsafe supplements could waste all of them. I don't take a lot of supplements myself. I do take the one we're going to talk about today, which is whenever I was the manager at the supplement chain, no matter what they came in for, after I found out what they came in for, my first question was, are you taking a high quality multivitamin? Unless counter or contraindicated by your doctor, I think that should be where you spend your first supplement dollars. You're always going to be better off. All the science and studies say you're pretty much always better off getting your vitamins, minerals, and nutrients from whole food sources. The plain fact is that even though as Americans, 70% of us are classified as overweight, so we're getting more than enough calories, we're still not getting all the nutrients that we take. Even me, who eats a pretty healthy diet, still is not getting all the vitamins and nutrients that I need. So some of the science says that even trying to get that in from a multivitamin or a pill form is not effective at all. But most of the science says it is. And to me, it's just an insurance plan to fill in your nutritional gaps that a lot of the science and research out there says it does work. So I greatly recommend one. I do recommend that you do get a quality one. So how over and above that, how would you pick one out? I would pick it out based on gender and age. So, if you're a male, 55 and above, or female 55 and above, they have them specifically made for them. But I would definitely pick one based on gender and based on age. From there, you can get even more specific. Some of the ones I've taken myself or had clients work with is GNC's Mega Men and Mega Women's. They have so many different kinds of both of those. Again, age specific, for diabetes, for active lifestyle, with iron, without iron, and things like that. Optim Nutrition is another one that has some pretty good men's and women's variety, and even Centrum and things like that do too. So definitely make sure You take a quality one, gender, age specific as much as possible, and then fine tune it from there. So sometimes I get questions on if I take a good multivitamin. Now only 40% of us are, so that would be the first step. Start taking a good multivitamin. If I'm taking a good multivitamin, do I also, because I'm working out and things like that, a lot of times you'll hear out there if you're working out 12 hours or more or extremely active, you need to supplement B vitamins. I don't think the research is out there that indicates that's effective at all, and therefore I wouldn't recommend that you over supplement on that. If you look on most B vitamins, they are generally at least at 100% and above for the recommended daily allowance. So if you start supplementing over and above that, you might get into where you're mega dosing like 500% and above, which is not effective and just not a good idea. So I don't recommend, even if you're extremely active. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I wouldn't spend the extra money. I think it's valuable in any way on extra B supplementation shots and different things like that, unless indicated by your doctor. Something I do think you should supplement on, definitely when you're physically active, but just in general, is calcium. If you look on your multivitamin, even the quality ones, you're not going to be probably anywhere near the RDA for calcium. So if you're not getting it through your diet, then you might want to consider supplementing with there, and it's more important as we age and as we're more active. Calcium is better absorbed with vitamin D, so if you're going to supplement and you're not getting all the D you need, you might want to get a calcium supplement with D. The reason you don't get in your multivitamin enough calcium is because to get your 100% or whatever in there, the pill would need to be the size of a football season. So, but anyhow, it wouldn't be that big, but it'd be pretty big. So, look into maybe supplementing some calcium, and it's better absorbed with vitamin D, which is also important the more active you are and things like that. So, first dollar I would spend, and that's why it's number one in this series, is on a good high quality multivitamin. And I think it's well worth trying to fill in those nutritional gaps. It's not a substitute for, it's not meant to, so you can have a bad diet or anything like that. First and foremost, always try to eat a healthy nutritional diet to get all the vitamins, nutrients, and minerals and things like that you need. But it is a way to hopefully fill in some of those nutritional gaps. And again, supplements are just that. I look at diet as a tier 1 on your health and fitness, exercise kind of as tier 2, and that would include both cardio and strength training, flexibility, and all that stuff. Then supplements are just that. They are supplementary to especially diet, but also to your exercise program. No pill or powder is going to be a cure-all for a bad diet or a lack of exercise and things like that when it comes to your health and fitness. So get a good multivitamin, drop me a line, let me know your thoughts, let me know where you would like to see this series go. If there's some supplements out there, I've got the first 3 lined up that I'm going to do because I feel they're the most popular and most necessary. But if there's one and it's further down the line, I can probably address your question directly or move it up in the rotation or both. So thanks again. Hopefully we learn a little bit from this series. And again, every Saturday should be putting a new one out, and we'll go from there. Have a great day.